We just got the numbers in from the first day of in person early voting in New Jersey, and it's looking like Democrats are building an insurmountable lead, in my opinion, in the governor's race. So you can see here, early voting is pretty new in New Jersey. So there's three different ways to vote, basically. You can vote by mail, you can vote by in person early, or you can vote on election day. Democrats are doing really well with mail in voting and are getting the returns they need to win the race. And then in person early voting, this is where Republicans need to start eating into the Democrats if they actually want to win this election. And you can see after the first day of in person early voting, Democrats are actually widening their lead. So there was a 2,500 net advantage by Democrats on the first day of early voting with pretty high turnout, 90,000 ballots cast. You can see in a presidential year on the first day, it reached 135. It's very hard to compare to 2021 because it was so new at that time. This was the first election with early voting, so the numbers and people who did it was pretty low. It was only 19,000 that year. So if we zoom over to look at the mail-in ballots, you can see so far Democrats have returned 286 mail-in votes and Republicans have only returned 97,000. And you can see if you look on the right, this is the percentage of the mailed out ballots that have been returned. And Democrats need to drive high return rates in order to build up that mail in firewall. And you can see their return rate recently passed the Republican return rate. So now it's 53.77 to 53.04. This has been the historical pattern in New Jersey. Generally, Republicans get out of the gate faster with returning their ballots, probably because their electorate is older, and older voters tend to return mail in ballots faster. You see that very clearly in California. But towards the end of the race, the Democrats typically accelerate past the Republicans, and they're going to get a very high level of participation from their mail in ballot requests. Could be north of 70 or 80% of people will end up returning their ballot. And in New Jersey, as much as people think politics is about persuasion, in this type of race, it's really about turnout. If you look at how close the 2021 governor's race was, it was really all about a turnout differential between Republicans and Democrats are turning out their voters much better in 2025, which is not surprising, which is why there has been a lot of hand wringing about Chiarelli potentially beating Mickey Sherrill. To me, I don't really see it happening. Republicans would have to blow the water, like way out of the water on election day to pull it off.